Alright, so here's an overview of what I did for my check ride for CFI. So the first thing we started with was the FOIs and basically just went through Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta, and Echo and just covered all of those. Just knowing the acronyms and understanding what the acronyms mean. And then we went into the technical subject areas too, did the runway incursions, principles of flight. I did a little bit of navigational flight planning. Went into logbook entries and endorsements because I missed that. And then I did my 8-ton pylons. I did lazy 8s and talked about all of the phases for lazy 8s. And then went into spin awareness, talked a little bit about emergencies, and then ended it with, yeah, that was pretty much it for that. And then we talked about, like the pre-flight procedures and all of that stuff, like before flying and everything that went into that. And then we went to the flying portion where we did all of the maneuvers and all of the landings and takeoffs. So all of that was pretty straightforward. And then also did power off 180. And that was pretty much it for the check ride. It's basically like the commercial and everything we have to do there. So overall, it was just a lot of information to study for because you didn't know what they were going to ask. But I would 100% really focus on the required tasks that you know they're obligated to ask you, and then just have a good understanding of everything else, which is so much easier said than done. But it's just a lot of repetition of going and presenting all of those areas all the time so that you get comfortable with them. So if he does ask you, it's not just a complete shock and you're able to actually come up with a decent explanation for it.